Pastor Julian here with Central's Devotion for today. I hope you're doing well. I have a special guest with me today. His name is Yoda. May the force be with you. And where are you from, Yoda? Not from Earth. So Yoda is not from Earth. Yoda is an alien from a sci-fi movie called Star Wars. As you know, many people are familiar with Star Wars and Yoda, and I bring up Yoda into our devotion today because something very big has happened. For the first time in 50 years, there has been a congressional hearing on UFOs, or as they're calling them these days, and in this particular hearing, they're calling them UAPs, Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon. And apparently there are lots of these encounters with unidentified aerial phenomena where there are what appears to be other spacecraft or aircraft flying around, or shapes, and some things even flying next to jets and then disappearing, things defying the laws of physics that they're encountering. I think they said there was over 400 instances that they have recorded now that they were sharing some of. Obviously, a lot of it's top secret, and they can't share it because they need to identify these things, figure out what these things are, because it is a national security threat. But some of these things are they're not even close to figuring out what's going on here with these UAEs or UFOs. And it makes people wonder, well, that this is alien life coming and visiting Earth and checking on us. And there have been these stories that have come out over the last century about people encountering aliens or even being abducted, and all kinds of stories. So what's the deal with the aliens? All right, what is the deal with I'm a Christian and dealing with aliens. When I gave my life to Jesus, it was kind of funny because I said aliens can come from the sky and tell me that Jesus isn't God and that he never existed, and I would not believe them, because I have given and committed my life to God, and I know he's the way, the truth, and the life, and that he is real, and that if there were these creatures coming down telling me he's not, that they are from Satan. That's basically what I thought. I still think that, and my faith would still hold up to that. But what is a Christian to do with this alien stuff? I know it's unsettling for some people because, and even people in government seeing some of these things, because what are we going to do against it? We have no control over these things, or if there are others, that we have no control over them. Do they exist? The Bible doesn't talk about aliens from outer space, but there's a lot of things the Bible doesn't talk about that do exist, like televisions, iPhones. There's all kinds of things that are mentioned in the Bible that exist, and sure, is there a possibility? Yeah. But even if there are other intelligent life out there, that doesn't change the fact that you and I are made in the image of God, and that Jesus died to save the world and to save the universe from sin and from Satan, and draw it all to him. So here's some Bible verses to consider as we think about aliens, okay? Or extraterrestrials, or UAEs, or UFOs. And the first one that I want to share with you is Colossians 1:16, because this puts things into perspective. All right? It says this: "For in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things have been created through him and for him." So if you're a Christian, you're not super concerned and worried about these UAEs, because we know that God has created it all, and He has authority over it all, and that all things have been created through Him and for Him. Okay? Everything is for all things have been created, things in heaven and on earth, things visible and invisible. That includes whatever it is that these military fighters are witnessing, and the soldiers are experiencing on these on their ships and on their jets and whatever. So God has created everything. What else would I share with you? Is something else to give you some security that if there is other intelligent life out there, that that Revelation 19:16 is very clear that Jesus is the ruler of all. It says on His robe and on His thigh He has a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. He is the King over everything. He is the Lord over everything. And so you don't have anything to be concerned about because He is King and Lord of Lords. I want to encourage you to have a great day and not to worry about these things. God bless you and have a great day.